Alright, today we need to switch out the photocell here. We need to test the new one delivered in. So I'm going to go ahead and pop this cover off. I'm going to trace down the wire where it's connected in here. Pulling it out through the top. Found the wire, pulled it out of the top, disconnected it. Still trying to leave the wire out here where it's easy for me to access to connect the new one. To access. Pulled the old wire out the bottom. Take your ball detect kit. Now, our screws on the back do not have a lock nut. At our other facility, they have a lock nut. So at our second facility, what I'd normally do is I'd take my Phillips screwdriver and I'd take the exterior screws off the bracket, pull the whole bracket out to get to the photocell. And once I do that, I actually remove the lock nuts because the bracket that these photocells are mounted on is threaded. So when you put the screws in there, it locks them down fairly well in itself without having to use the lock nuts. But at this facility, we just have the flathead common screw. I'm going to unscrew both of them. There's a top and a bottom screw I'm taking out here. Alright, it looks like it's a little high, so I'm going to pop this cap, slide it back just enough so I can still get my screwdriver into there. Alright. Now I'm at a better angle to get this screw out. But you got to be careful you don't drop your screws. One hint, take your cover you took off, slide it underneath these photocells to catch any screws just in case. You don't want to go messing around in the subway underneath trying to find your missing screw. Especially if you got to do this during league. Alright, so this is a known good photocell, so I'll be sure to write good on that and store it somewhere. And we're going to test this new one out. Go ahead and untwist the wire. I'm going to go ahead and connect it, run it up in the top. Come on. Alright, so I just reconnected the 3-pin terminal up in the top. Hopefully you know how to do that. Now it's showing the red light because it's not aligned with anything, but if I took my zeroing up reflector here and I gave it enough where it could see it, I don't know if you can see, I'm probably getting the card in the way of the red light. You come from this direction maybe. See how the red light disappears once it sees that reflector? So the machine is actually off now. All I've got is the pin light on, but still the photocell is going to be working. I'm going to start with the bottom screw just because it's the hardest. Because you can't see it from underneath. I'm just sliding it around till I feel the screw hole and then I just tighten it up. There's my lower. Now I'm going for my upper. I feel it's lined up. Tighten it up. Alright, snap the cover back on. That's how you install it. Next video I'll go through, we'll do about the alignment of that photocell. Because as you can see, as it sets right now, it's in, but it's still showing red, which means, hopefully you can see it, it's still showing red, which means that it's not lined up properly.